I no get nothing for offer. So only party will look down on me. Where don't make me feel like say my life no good become something. Yeah. And they walked away. All the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up.
Yes, I refuse to give up. Welcome to another episode of your favorite talk show, the Talk to M Show, where they come to you every Tuesday on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Good evening, family. Wherever you listen to this show, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you they listen to the show on radio right now with your family, thank you for being a part of the show. Now I make the show we get time every Tuesday. If you watch me on Facebook as well, thank you so much for taking your time for watching on Facebook, and we're happy that you joined me. We get a great show for you today, but before I can talk about the show, I just want for continue for telling thank you for when they send on a text message on Facebook, because I read the comments, I see the comments, and I can always try my best for go through on comments them for me can say we pay attention and listen to ona. And you self can be a part of the show. You can call me on 079-994-993. Or you send a text message on 079-994-993 and be sure we go with them. Or you can also do a quick comment on Facebook, Epic Radio 99.3. And if you watch now, you can drop a comment or your question there, and we go get back to you. If not the first time this really join the show, say we designed this show for help young people and for navigate this thing called life. We all know say life not get GPS, and for some of we make certain decisions, and luckily we are here. They were good, and some people ended they make bad decisions and they are not here, no longer here. And so that make we sit down and say, when you look at Sierra Leone as a whole, we get more social problems than even with political problem we get. And I can always say this on the show: if we're able to tackle the social problems, we don't solve half of the problem in this country. And so we design the show to bring in topics, them discuss, bring in professionals, them discuss, and look for solutions to some of them problems here where they affect with daily lives. Them. Now, having said that, if you didn't know today, you're a young professional and you didn't mid-career level professional, let's say, you don't work for a couple of years, and you look for opportunities for go study abroad. You look for opportunities, fully funded scholarships for go study abroad. Well, today I'm show now for you, because we can talk about a very interesting scholarship, but also very beneficial scholarship. We now the Fulbright Scholarship, and it's one of the most prestigious scholarships in the world. And not fully funded means say, and they pay for you everything. And when I say everything, your flight ticket, your school fees, your health insurance, everything that they pay. And that scholarship definitely will significantly improve your life and improve your professional life. And so today with me, I bring somebody, because now not only they talk about it. And the first thing is I actually bring in a Fulbright scholar where they can share your experience. But as you know, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will kind of introduce the guest. But even if you did college and then you think of, you look for opportunities for go study abroad in the next couple of months until you're about for graduates, or this is something we think about down the road. This show now for you. Today only day for you. I mean, sit back, relax, and just listen. You can learn a thing or two, even if you're not interested in Fulbright. But I'm sure some of the tips and the tricks them and which they can share, you will benefit from them, and you will use them for apply for whatever scholarship you intend for apply for. So in family, sit back, relax. We'll take a short break. When I come back, I will introduce my guest, and then we go get on to the topic immediately.
I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me wanna see me life now. It don't get turned out. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now.
Yes, welcome back again. Your host, Mulku Sulaiman Bangura. And today I get a special guest with me. Somebody we na a Fulbright scholar apply for the Fulbright scholarship. And I know how intense it can be. I know how challenging it can be. But this is somebody we weathered the storm. And fortunately he was selected among hundreds of young Sierra Leoneans, qualified Sierra Leoneans as well. We apply, and we go pursue a very unique course, a Masters of Science degree course in alternative energy technology, and he go study in Wayne State University College of Engineering. Wayne State is in Detroit, I think. Yeah, Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah.
And then so today, please now welcome Michael Adrian Yambasu. Welcome, Mr. Yambasu.
Thank you, Mulku.
Yes, thank you so much for joining me on a very short notice. I know say this will be short, but but I really appreciate the fact that you're here today. So, Michael, before we get onto the topic in full, like, who is Michael? Tell family and let the listeners know that I'm Michael Yambasu.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
So, Michael Yambasu, now an electrical engineer and energy practitioner, and I done the work on energy access in Sierra Leone for the past 6 years. I started off my professional career as an intern for the National Power Authority. It's anyway I be MPA.
Oh, okay.
And so I'll be work as a superintendent for lines manager, by the way. Okay. So it's I'll be the do now. I'll be the in charge of like load shedding na the power station back na Jalamokonde.
Okay.
And I do that there for a while. I also even do like 4 months after I complete my university.
Wow.
And then after that I moved Kandong Freetong. Also I joined a local company called IPCS when I be integrated power control solutions. Then in Wilkinson Road.
Yeah.
I joined them as an electrical technician. I also did it for a while.
Okay.
And then shortly after, I think about 4 months, again 4 to 5 months, I'll get the opportunity for give back to society, because this now be something we are always want for do back, for give back to society. So I'll get the opportunity for go teach in high school, Beacon High School.
Okay.
Also I teach teaching at the sciences. I was a science tutor for a year.
Oh, okay. Impressive.
And and after doing that, then I transitioned into the non-governmental space. So I started for do projects. Then the first project I worked on was ASTAF, the African Clean Energy Technical Assistance Facility.
Okay.
And so this now be an initiative we born out of the UK Sierra Leone Energy Compact back in 2016.
Okay.
And so waiting we work on was for catalyzer market-based approach for the distribution of high-quality solar photovoltaic technologies. And so we did that for a while, working with the government of Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And till the COVID pandemic hit, and then the program began for fold up because of shifting priorities. And shortly after that, me line manager I be to work with, he called me to start up a local company we called Freetown Waste Transformers, and he called me for come on board and support in the role of project manager. So we are in which we be doing Freetown Waste Transformers was we be use the proprietary technology when the waste transformer on a waste transformer we convert organic waste to electricity. And
that's fantastic.
And so I worked there for a while. We would get challenges, and because of the challenges though we need technical expertise, and there was a gap in the technical expertise for like different kind of technologies. And then they now from them interest ignite for research more on how different technologies then work, because living in Sierra Leone it's more about thermal generators or solar or hydro. So working on a biodigester technology where they convert waste to energy. I see the need for go and learn more about all the different alternative energy technologies where now that they really spark me interest for go to Fulbright.
That's good. So why specifically Fulbright, or you applied to other scholarships then, or it was Fulbright specifically we target?
No.
Okay.
So the first interest was even Chevening.
Okay. Okay.
For Chevening.
Okay.
And so I actually get both.
Okay.
I get both.
Oh, okay.
Fulbright and Chevening.
Okay. And Chevening.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And but with Fulbright, the process really with Fulbright is it's long.
Yeah.
Not like a test of character and patience. So we don't go a long way with Fulbright. So even when Chevening come back and say you've been, then give me the conditional selection. I was like, thank you. Already don't get.
But Fulbright Chevening is shorter than Fulbright.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's it. The process we really don't take. Because Fulbright we don't do on since like February of 2023 or something. Yeah. So the process was really long. So I was like, well, Fulbright was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, during the application process, because like you rightly said, Fulbright can be very competitive. What was it that you applied? Like, what's in special? How you able to apply? Like, what's in that this specific thing where you apply? You know, what you do we basically make your application more competitive? Because basically the application is very straightforward, and I'm sure many other people then will feel say straightforward and apply the same. But which you apply will make you feel, according to you, make you special. You application was very, very competitive.
So I think even with during the one-on-one interviews wherein the applications they have been shortlisted, what really stand out was what you really did do for support the your country or your economy. Is there anything innovative where you did work on? What you did work on, is it aligned with what in the government also they work on? So I guess those tiny bits, aligning waiting that they do, and not like even aligning waiting that they do. Waiting that they do was aligned to waiting Sierra Leone they work on, especially like with Sierra Leone we drive for counter the existential challenge we don't get with energy deficiency and all. So you wanting to go and look at other ways of how we can combat this problem, this challenge. I think that really make me application be stand out.
So you mentioned when you explained earlier, say you began for go give back, basically like community service at school. You think that aspect of like you giving back added some value to your application? You think it set you apart amongst the rest?
So I think that is more of the Fulbright values them for defined than the you giving back. If now one of the things that when they look at say you need for don't give back, and like as I say, you need for really demonstrate say what you do or what you want to do, really get for benefits the country. And then get for see that strong ties with you and with you they do.
Exactly.
And I even make you see I sit down with you like daily. So.
Exactly. Exactly. So I will therefore come into the Fulbright experience itself, but I just want make family within us with the listen, make them understand how the process can go like. So like what will be the most difficult part of the application process for you?
I don't really go say any part was really difficult.
Okay.
I would say it was, yes, there were challenges. And for me, the most intense challenge, the wait time. that's the most intense challenge because Fulbright is so the process so mundane and long. Really long that if you're not a person who really focus on this, you did lose hope. And people can even cancel them last minute. So I think for me that's it's more of the challenge.
Yeah. I think the reason why anything but US is just cumbersome, to a large extent. Somebody to call, but we go begin pick call at 1:30. So please just wait till 1:30 there. So the thing about the Fulbright is because it's competitive, so then they look for ways for kind of like eliminate applicants, and that's why when you apply, they get for go through the reading process, you viewing the applications, and after that they get for get now the top 10, first of all now go for interview, interview, get the first 70s, and then after that 70 they get for now and down to 10. That 10 they now and put now in the poll, now go sit the TOEFL, now go sit the GRE, and then for proof. So how was that, how you prepare for the TOEFL and the GRE? What did you do different will make you be able to master that TOEFL and that GRE exams there?
Well, I feel really the staff at
US Embassy.
at the American Embassy, they were really supportive with providing resources for help for prepare and study for those exams. And for me, the GRE was quite straightforward. For me, well, that was really funny because the IELTS, when like the English exam, 9 are the tricky one. so 9 are the tricky one.
Very tricky.
So you really don't feel you day on top of your game. But like where you day within they're sort of like complex kinds of, and also it's a computer generated exam. So as from me on, even from your research, was that as you get answers then right, and so the exams become more difficult. So in a way, you not know how for you like gauge out whether you want to get like 5 right, 2 wrong. So and the more and me faced that because like so like towards the third half of the exams, they became more difficult. And but like as I say, the unique US the guys at American Embassy made the books, the resources available to us. We be get them for study and prepare ourselves. And I think I make most out of the resources and support what we get.
You're absolutely right. The guys at the US Embassy, they're really and it's a very lean team, but they're very committed and they're really supportive in helping students through the whole process. So the next question will be basically when, of course, I will ask you how was the support from the US Embassy, but you don't mention Nandi. And of course, when you were selected, when they call, they send that email to you, say you have been selected for the Fulbright. What was that feeling? Describe it for family within house. If somebody we know and they get that kind of scholarship, or somebody we ever experience that kind of joy, you describe it. Because I knew exactly how that feeling that like when you describe it for me. What was your experience?
So it was like as I say, I get two scholarships there right around the same time. I get the Fulbright before Chevening actually. Fulbright notified me before Chevening. So for me, it'll be just about like looking at which one really fits, which one will give me more exposure, which one come with more benefits, which one really go help me skill me career, and so which I be really want for go do. And so for me own experience obviously different from you. So me own be a more, it was more chaotic, and also like I've been need for really take me time for advice myself and seek advice from other professionals. I talked to plenty of people. Shout out to me line manager Aminata Dumbuya. She's been she's been so supportive of me. He really don't guide me professionally, and he advised me and other people also in our professionals. They advise and myself and my little corner go and I make me choice. And but it was a good feeling, especially knowing that you've been selected for two prestigious opportunities.
The Fulbright is one of the most prestigious because, like, we don't get head of states, we don't get, the former Prime Minister of UK, Rishi Sunak, a Fulbright scholar, and you don't get. It's a beautiful thing for be a part of, that kind of network of professionals, and they're all over the world globally. And it's how you go, you were celebrated, so it's a big thing. So now, let's talk Fulbright small. There are some uncomfortable partner Fulbrights where you're really uncomfortable. First of all, you don't get to choose your university. When they tell you now in state you go, how was it like? Because first of all, so you don't know, everything but Fulbright is being handled by the Institute of International Education, IIE, and then they're in New York, and then in the US.
Yeah.
So then they handle everything, application, like Salomon again hands basically. We're not just coordinators now, so the US Embassy is not just coordinators. So everything is free and fair. And then even the placement, now then they handle placement. How did you have like a specific university where you want for go, or you left unto the professionals? You trust IIE for placing you into a university where you feel it go good for you, or how was it for you?
So yeah,
because for me, I became to experience.
So yes, again, this is not something always on the push us. Way, if you ask me about like what I really want to see change with the whole Fulbright process, not this, the placements. I get 3 universities that I choose, and I know for say one of them I clearly remember was California State University. And and I don't get any of the 3. I don't get any of the 3. And it can be tough. It can be really tough. Especially then they come back to you, and like as I say, right, the wait time is too long, and you don't sort of like wait and don't pick this this scholarship as your main one you want to go with, and then like last minute and say we can't do this, but we get these alternatives there. And you also have to go back to the drawing board. Look at the universities, then they look at the programs, then look at the faculty. How does this tie with what you want to do? So it's
very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But I mean, it's the same thing for me. I remember I began a particular university where I want to go University of Notre Dame, and the reason why, because they get a very good program in global studies and economics at the time, and I want to go there. But when I suggested I'm like, no. And now then they choose that any place you. I was very angry, at my supervisor. Supervisor tried to calm me down. Advisor, sorry, tried to calm me down. I was like, no, but this is not done. Like, if I don't get this this scholarship, I'm supposed for able to go. I want to go. But lo and behold, IIE get arrangement with some of these universities. They have to look for universities where they get a discount in the fees because they get a cap where they can't pay beyond. And so later on, I realized, they look for universities who are willing for negotiate downwards with them and also give them scholarships. So that's why most of the choices the way one for universities, one for go, they move for go there. I mean, every situation get your own downside and stuff. So that was it. You began for resign, now you work, or then you take study leave? How was that dilemma for you?
So my former, or I go even say current employer, Freetown Wage Transformers. I began it's a small company, and so if I left, obviously my space began for be filled. And so yes, I began for resign. I resigned on good grounds. We then said we get an understanding, say you will come back and come and support what we do right now. And so in a way I resigned, but with an open room.
Still keep your space.
Yes, we will still keep your space. Whenever you come in, even if your current space not available, whatever we're able for work around, waiting will really fit you, and now you can support the company back. So it's kind of like a mixed situation.
So how about your family? How was it? Because I'm assuming you married, because I don't know if you married and get kids, but I'm assuming that's the case. How was it for you? That dilemma for left them and go, or you go them?
No, so I was not married before I left.
Okay.
And well, we don't date in this relationship.
Yeah.
So we get for meet at a point, and we own agreements, them an arrangement.
You try you gotta make her sing when you come back.
Yes, I can't marry that. And by the way, I just get married on Saturday.
Oh, congratulations, man! A big congratulations, man. That's good. That's good. You did well actually, because I mean, this is we can always try for showcase people like una kind, because this country don't get bad name for so long that when people go, they know how for it.
Yes.
And this is an example of somebody who go single. You could have stayed. You could have married somebody there, and then you get the paper, but you decide, I'm gonna come back here, and then that woman is a lucky woman. She should be grateful. But of course, this is a good story to tell, so that people also go believe in them. If somebody in that kind of dilemma there, I mean, let it trust in partner. Say, I can go, and then I come back, and and I realize, say, take you PD professional development year
time.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
because that 2 years you take.
No, not even 18 months to take.
You see, you not spend it.
18 months to take. And for me, and just like as we do on this show, because we did talk about the Fulbright experience as a whole. Yeah. So reason why I really take 18 months was because of the political situation in the States.
I got you.
So with the federal courts, that was in I know they ever forget this, was I think the declarations come in January 19 or January 21, and when the new administration 2025 when the new administration come, and it was chaotic. A lot of stuff were for launched, and we also really feel the shake. We really feel the shake. And for me, it was right around that time that I began for renew me agreements, me contract
with IIE.
And I was like, if I day in this situation right now and things are a bit shaky, that time they will not get any clarity.
As to what's
gonna happen.
Okay.
So I was like, let's just finish my program quick and fend me foot in. And do it in a way for do. I see. So that was really one big reason why I began for cut my program short, because things really not be the way they're supposed to go.
You're right. It be very chaotic, when you come, begin chase to hunt students and down, you begin, it was bad. So I understand the kind of dilemma we finish stuff into. So it make our for talk about just a little bit about when you before you did go, because I know say the U.S. Embassy organized a pre-departure. How helpful was that pre-departure orientation was for you?
Well, I think it was quite helpful because it came in twofold. We do the pre-departure night here, and the way we go, we get a preparatory kind of program wherein then we have exposed we to the American schooling system before we start for school, before the fall term starts. And we go get our 1 month day, we get friendship families. Friendship families, by the way, are people and we they volunteer for take you in as one of their own. Then they show you the American life, culture, how it is, how for live in America, like waiting that you need for getting the bank account, like transportation, just the basic things for really put you on your foot for startup life in the States. So I think for me, those two were really helpful for really tailor me for start off United States.
Okay. So when you land, because so during the pre-departure is all cool, is all nice. I mean, it's a good thing. But when you land, it's completely different. Especially around our fall season, you're about to, it's still the weather can still fine, but you're about to go to the winter and that kind of stuff. how difficult was it for you for transition to, finding the dorm or finding the place to stay? Because I get a very horror story from my Fulbright experience. So one let you experience. How was it like? Was there like a solid coordination? Like your IE advisor and your academic advisor, were they hands on? Because I know say once you get Fulbright, they allocate IE advisor and academic advisor to you. So they're kind of like helping you settle down. Now the United States. How was it for you when you land the first day? You be able to get side for sleep, you be able to get food for eat, you be able to get, your account or not the family that they host you. How was it for you?
No.
Yeah.
So I remember. So when I first going to America was on July 22nd or something.
It was still summer.
Yeah, and. So that at the time I do 1 month for my friendship family.
Okay.
And then I fly go na me host university when I be a different state. When I be Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
And that was in August 22nd.
Okay.
And yeah, na did the chaos start.
That's exactly how
so yeah, na did the chaos start. And so for me, I always can call newbie tax.
Yeah. Yeah.
So newbie taxing, like we all pay if I come on a free tongue today I go na bo, I dey pay newbie tax because I don't know almost for pay bike from one location to another. Yeah. So also like me be suffer than the wagon of the States, me first 2 months. It was, well, for me, it was not straight off as an academic advisor. So the school beget the Office of International Students, and we then get like a portfolio of 1,000 students. So not just me one. Then they take care of. So it was little. What they do was then point me to the housing department. I go to the housing department. I was a foreign student, so then give me international students dorm, and which was way it was too expensive. It was really expensive, and I'd be pay like 70% of me stipend. Yeah, and I told them that this is not sustainable. I can't do it. And so they were like the international students was like, we can't really interfere with your housing. And housing was like, you already signed a lease agreement for a year, and I'm like, I can't pay this for a year. And also that they like you not being an introvert, that they pay because I can be introverted, but I can be also an extrovert when you call for. And so I talked to other people there. And it was like, there's a way for circumvent this. You can always find a way around that. So I get American friends very quick, and then take me in at the apartments we are in. We get for cut the bill by half, but that was it.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. When you reach the night, it's like right, this the newbie fee. The universities their housing quite expensive. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. And so these are some things that we really tell you, know. So now that's make one thing we would try for do as an alumni, we try for build a very, very solid structure with the U.S. Embassy when potential students want to go, let them meet with people like me, you too, we don't get the experience, make us share. Because once we share with them, they understand. I remember I got a colleague, a friend of mine, we go grammar school together. When he realized him in a Fulbright, one thing he did from wedding salon, he reached out to me, bro, this is what's going on. And so I began for advice every step of the way, make experience with me experience. Because me, I see I suffer. I suffer. Yes. I sleep on a couch. I sleep. I struggle. Small man, I don't have to sleep. I don't have to sleep. So, and I don't want to let other person experience the same experience. And it's not the U.S. Embassy's fault.
No,
it's basically when you land, it can be very chaotic, especially
you're on your own.
You're on your own. They left you for the figure amount, and so that can be quite challenging. And so now that make up want to make there's somebody with out there with the listen. If you apply for these things, not keep on to yourself. Look for people away, don't do them before we don't go. Trust me, you need them. You make all kind, you do all kind of thing. You need the experience for guide you through the whole process. So they can take a short break, and then when we come back, I want to make you talk more like your experience now. When you did Michigan, how was the school? How was the academic life? What's not the stark contrast between Sierra Leone way of learning and Ghana way of learning, and what you gain out of it, and how was the interaction with the academic advisors, interaction with you professors as well as other students, and we can talk about that. Because you go find life ambulance and get that side, the US side of things, and how amazing, and any other thing we want for talk about. We'll take a short break and then we'll come back, continue from there.
Me feel like say my life no go become something, and they walked away. All the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now. It don't get better now. Famous standing name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a flight to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I let it turn down. I let it run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead. I never stop for nothing.
Yes, welcome back again. If you just joined me, this is your favorite talk show, the Talk to M show, where they come to you every Tuesday on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And today I get with me Mr. Michael Yambasu, a Fulbright scholar. Recently we returned home from his studies from the US, Wayne State University, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. And they share with me in Fulbright experience. And for also, if you're home, you want to be part of the show, you can send a text message on 079994993, or you can call me on 079994993. Now we will answer your call, or you can drop a text message, or also you can comment on Facebook as well on the Epic Radio Facebook Live. We will definitely read the comments, and you said you'll be part of the show. So, Michael, I ended this side where I want to talk more about Wayne State now. Now you were there in Detroit. So first of all, I love Detroit. I get one of the best experiences in Detroit. So because I go first Mandela, Washington. So in 2017, and I'll be the University of Notre Dame. So I'll be the shuttle between Indiana and Michigan and in India. Okay. So I'll get one of the best experiences. I go visit the Motown Museum. It's beautiful. Yes. I go inside. I feel the way I never feel before in my life. I'm telling you, it was filled with spirits in the rooms. Beside Michael Jackson and beside beside Stevie Wonder, they all be there. Beside all these big guys, all be there. It's amazing. So I love Detroit. So how was it at Wayne State for you? Like academically, how are you able to cope with the pressure of the course, as well as dealing with the cultural diversity, the culture shock, adjusting to life? How was all of that, for you?
Yeah, I think for me it was a pretty quick transition. So yes, my first 2 months was chaotic, I would say. Yeah. Because you began to do like settle in. Yeah. But I think right off like a month and a half, then everything started to fall in place. So school wise, the faculty was so supportive. Yeah, like really supportive. I kid you not, even to the extent that so you being a Fulbright scholar as well, and people who don't school in the States, we get what's then called the work plan.
Yes.
Where you get mandatory courses that we need for take. Yes. And also elective or selectives where you need for complete your credit hours. Yeah. Yeah. And so for me, they're really helpful in the way, or in the sense wherein they ask me what you want to do, what are you professional aspiration, and then we get into that chat. My academic advisor was like, we'll be really close. We'll be really close. Yeah. And he gets to understand what you want to do. And I even be like like there were times he was like, okay, Michael, the way the course design, it's more focused on like the American industrial
That's
market, right? And I don't see which you really want for you want to go back and implement which you can learn. So there were times wherein even be the get for like we had to take courses out of me home department, like we go into the broader electrical
the discipline.
But like the college itself, like we take courses from different other programs for tailor around to waiting I really want to do. So so they were really supportive in that line day. So we do like studying different alternative energy takes from solar, wind, hydro. We do like small modular reactors like nuclear power if we ever wanted to do that, like at this context here. So within Sierra Leone, we also do like power distributions, power systems, and energy storage, and all these courses. Not a one program we did do them, so we had to like bring in other courses from other departments for support, whichever they do. So in terms of like for support, like study wise, it was really helpful. They'd be really, really, really helpful for guide me for carve out me curriculum for fit within I want for do.
That's fantastic. But what was your opinion? With the way that you receive support. I'm sure for now, which college you go now?
Jalo University.
So how was it when you compare? Because naturally you just did the comparative analysis in your head. How was it like? There, comparing where you go school in Jala, Naya. So what was the difference?
Well, so first of all, me program. I always don't put myself on courses or classrooms or fairs wherein the competition can be very small. So I do energy studies at Jalo University. It was coupled with physics and electrical engineering. And so by the way, now with 3 graduates. Now we now we 4 start off the program. Now with 3 graduate. So in terms of support, I think
was it a new course?
No,
it's just competitive for interview.
And the thing is that like for example, people just go do mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. They're not they go in and do a specific field in electrical. So that me do.
I see.
So I do me broader focus. So not like electrical engineering, me primary energy studies. We get for deal with energy management, how you your energy demand, how you supply, doing the balance, even energy economics. And all. So me broader sphere or my overall subject matter not electrical engineering. But me get a focus in energy studies. So like I say, so my program.
So you be at least be close knitted community because I'm not saying almost so support be there.
So there was support.
So basically you saw the same thing, why you
and even why be the Wayne State. So with the master in alternative energy technology, now we 2 actually be the do.
Wow. Yes. Why they attract so many people? Why do you think they attract so many people?
So like as I say, because people can just go in for electrical engineering, and I get it. I get it. So electrical engineering, you can do electrical engineering, and it's electrical engiering. Gotcha. You get it, right?
You get this kind of broad.
Spectrum of knowledge.
Yes.
Right. It's electrical engineering. So we like even in electrical engineering so broad. Although not that really we talk about.
No, it's fine.
But but you get to talk about like frequencies, right? You get to talk about electronics. You get to do with how do you call them now? So the field in itself really broad. Electrical engineering, like the ocean.
I can imagine.
Not like the ocean.
I can imagine.
And again, past people that we they really go into, if you want to take up a professional career in electrical engineering, there aren't any people in the beginning. They diverge into
exactly
like different ways. You just like if you do accounting, you go be an auditor. You go be a cashier. You go be
tax professional. Maybe
good. So that's it. So that's really electrical engineering in itself.
So I thought I asked you this question earlier, but I mean it's still not related. Why energy? What's in that this society's passion coming from? You know, for go study, you know, energy. From undergrad now.
Yes, from undergrad.
Yeah. Where this passion come from?
I kid you not, this is not any political thing. My passion for energy really come from Kande Yunkela.
Oh, really?
I kid you not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from Kande.
Okay.
It don't actually be the follow Kande, and I know it's we don't do United Space. I know, and it sort of don't be like a mentor from far, and I be just a follow. So I get for know like what they do. I try for understand waiting at this thing here. So and I start for going to RAM, and I see say really big than waiting people that really understand them for B. So energy in itself really big. So energy not the cover just electricity.
Yeah, of course.
It ever cover like in terms of heat or fuels.
Yeah.
Even like petroleum the whole day under it's an arm of energy. And like as I say, even like we also even do like power generations and transmission. Yeah. I ever do energy management.
Yeah, of course.
So me, although I never say yes, me going to as a profession, I study and this is what I've been doing. And like as I say, even with all me work so far, even from A staff working on energy access, Freetown waste transformers working on waste to energy. Yeah, it's all been centered around how we be able for generate energy or generate electricity from different means, and all that context day. So yes, so that then they really.
It's fantastic. So you don't have a meter?
Yes, I don't meter.
Oh, you don't meter before, and you don't tell him. See, he's kind of like somebody you admire from afar.
No, really.
Why?
No. So me and I don't get close relationship.
So you're afraid? You know, there's a saying: "Say never meet your hero, you'll be disappointed." Are you afraid? Say if you meet him, he go snub you, or he go make you feel, you go make your mind change for him.
No, not really.
Yeah.
So,
but you're looking for. You can put him out there. I mean, this is a big platform, and you never know who might be listening. And if this guy don't inspire you, and here you are, Fulbright scholar. I mean, this is an opportunity, and you never know. You never know what's going to happen after. Are you looking for that opportunity?
So I already get the opportunity. I don't meet to Kande.
Okay.
Yeah, low just
left. All right.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I know push. I know push the question. But
no
I mean,
problem.
The good thing is you speak about something very, 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 very important on this show where I don't always they talk about mentorship. If you not get somebody where they inspire you, somebody where you admire art, I mean, I don't know what you do. And the person has to be somebody who really create an impact, where they make an impact in their own way. I mean, it all comes back to don't be inspired by the wrong person. Be inspired by the right person. And somebody really push you for go farther, for go more, for do more, for make a change, wherever you find yourself. And here you are actually, testifying to this. When you see I'm for saying, I was like, wow, from afar. And I'm sure other young people in the end that they look at, people them above from afar, they aspire for be like them. So the next thing I want to talk about, where we go back, because I've been need for understand how all this come from, and this interesting conversation came up. So let's talk a little bit again about your stipend. You ever work on campus, or you because I know say working on campus can be very tricky. With you get for the first semester you don't get for work, and the second semester you apply, and then you can only work for 25 20 hours. Yes, 20 hours per week. How was it? You ever work on campus?
Yeah.
Okay, you work on campus.
Yeah, I work on campus.
Okay.
For me, second semester on all through.
Perfect. And your stipend, how about that stipend? Do you think that's something that they can improve on?
Well, luckily, if anybody that we want to apply for Fulbright, like I say, yes, apply right now because the stipend rates just got revised. Yes, it just got revised, and it really they take care of you. It really they take care of all your needs. Yes, and so the revision come in halfway through.
Someone who complain. So don't listen to we complain.
So they don't revise.
Some we complain. We left some very some very bitter experience. I had to send. I sent an email directly to me IE advisor in supervisor at the time in director, because I had a very awful experience. So I sent an email to them. I even Canada US Embassy. I shared my experience with them. It was pretty awful. So I make it clear. I say things has to improve. Because not for me now, me don't commodity, but let other people and all go get that experience. And it was so I'm happy that these changes are actually they are listening. So it's a good thing. So I mean, let's talk about social life a bit. How was it like? Did you have time to go out, to have fun? Take some talk with the woman they listen. So how was it for you? Did you had time to just see, because Detroit is a beautiful city. I mean, I'm sure you know the story about how that city almost go bankrupt. Well, bankrupt. Yes. And then get this huge billionaire come. The city revitalized again. Started quicking loans and stuff like that. So, what was it like for you?
Well, for me, I think I always see. Well, not the heart of Detroit, but like the outskirts of Detroit.
Okay.
As Detroit, they go through a gentrification project, and they really don't try with the heart of Detroit, but like the outskirts, like I say, I always see a resemblance of like back home in a way. So I was like, okay, even if these places are as bad as this, but then get like stable electricity,
of course,
then get water, then get electric internet, good road networks. So for me, it was me studying the States. All waiting me with the study was how for replicates then things that you have back home. And waiting really stand out, like as you say, with what they mix socially was the fact that America in itself, the society is poised to support innovators. And I think Sierra Leone, we really need for work on that. We person come with a very basic technology, who come up with an academician with the study that they at a master's or PhD level, and let them able study the commercial ability of and how you can able scale them, and even if you're able for work on and for defense purposes. So I think we really need the Sierra, because I believe now on the back of innovators. Now America don't go.
Of course. I mean, let's talk a little bit about the elephant in the room. Fulbright's the application they open again next Monday. I think on the 23rd. I believe so, on Monday. And I mean, then they open them up for as they apply for go US, and a lot of question now. People then they go with this ban. Donald Trump still ban Sierra Leoneans and from flying and going to the US, and a lot of people are now going to listen. But then ban we, how is it possible for go US for go study Fulbright? What you will say to that? I get me on, of course, comments, but what would be your comments to those people who still they look at the limitation of the ban, say they might not go, but the US embassy now they don't actually pull the application. So if they pull the application, it means that they're willing. This is going to happen. So what do you say to those people?
So I believe that the right people are actually for response right now. The US embassy. But from my own perspective, I would say if the applications are out, apply.
Yeah.
You just apply.
I feel the same way too.
And if you need for sending emails for inquiry. I've sent him as much emails for inquiry emails. Just make sure say you put her inside one body, not scatter around. But apply, and as long as I didn't pull on, because again, like that not be the fear for many Fulbrighters will be the United States during the federal courts. Say, is this program going to cancel? I get during the time I get like senior professors them from other universities where call me and tell me say this is going to like end. You get, but the program's still there up till I come, and it's still running, so apply, and if you get questions, like put in emails, inquire, and ask you questions for clarifications.
You answered it perfectly right. I mean, it's the Fulbright program is it's actually it was passed by Congress, so it's actually ingrained in the U.S. system. This is something they can't, and as we they go so then get U.S. citizens where they come, where they can also can study. So it's an exchange program. Actually, my last guest was a Fulbright scholar, but na Salonika doing master's degree. And he's an American. So it into the water justice program.
Isn't that interesting?
It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. And somebody, I get a friend of a mutual friend, connected me into, and he's doing amazing work in the water space na Sierra Leone. But don't go back safe na US. So as we go, then they come here. And then so I mean apply. It's there's still the opportunity. That program going to continue even after Donald Trump. So you're not going to do anything to him. So I want for let me transition now into I get this something kind of in my mind. I don't know if I asked you earlier. What make you think you? I did ask you. What make your application stand out? Like, what make you feel like a for didn't choose you?
So just to reiterate again.
Because these are the exact questions. This is something I can ask all me people who they hate me. I want to go apply for Fulbright. I can ask them. Ask yourself this question: why the U.S. government for spend over $100,000 on you? $100,000 is small money. I mean, in this lifetime, the kind of also come out. So I know they hope for see that kind of money there. But why? I mean, they hope, but there's no way. I don't get that kind of money there for sending me to school. Why the U.S. government for spend over $100,000 on you? That's the question that they ask. Every candidate that apply. So why you think you stood out?
So just like as I say, for reiterate again. You get for sure say the U.S. government in itself through the embassies in the different countries then gets them, how do you call it now, then sort of focus or areas the way they target for support the different countries they must side and the work and you get for understand waiting at the priority of your country at that time where you apply. So even they would say, like for example, when you talk about water, right? This is Puerto Rican water, water resource or water management. You make sure say you go look up waiting Sierra Leone do another space day. And you also need for get an experience. That space day, and see how you able for merge those two. And again, so I know say ask this question, but if any person want to apply for any scholarship, not just Fulbright, you need first of all for them get a trade. Now that's I would say. You need for get a trade. You need for do into something where you don't say this scholarship go support you for able for do more, for make more impact. Now that way you really, because again, it's not just about you. Although we're going to say this, I know Sierra Leoneans, but it's not just about you. It's also about the country. Usa you come out. You are an ambassador. Usa you they go. People then want for come Sierra Leone because of me.
Absolutely.
So you get for don't get a trade.
Absolutely.
I kid you, there was a funny comment because me and a project manager, right, I did in energy, but I'm big on project management. So even while I go, I do me project management professional certification.
OPMP, okay.
Yes.
That's good.
And we get now maybe they coordinate most of the projects that we do now we department.
Okay.
And there was this funny comment we I mean they talk to the other students about like what they need for doing in terms of like project and blah blah blah. And these white kids no, they're blonde. So
yeah, of
they're
course.
like the project management profession the project man the professor will be going to teach project management and say they need for swap, and it was like a serious discussion. They will need for swap and for adopt me for teach that model there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, me was say it not since we die, and me not ever push out, but it was a serious discussion. And waiting I did tell you, which I did try for support is the fact that say out of me energy profession what I do, I also take me project management seriously. Yeah. And you need to get a trade. Yeah. Yeah. Or a service where you go want for render, where you want to see improved. Yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna make the US government go see say you're worth $100,000 or you're worth nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a great answer. One final question, maybe we could wrap up on this, and perhaps if anything else you want to say. Is it, I mean, this is a bold, I need your honest answer. Do you think the biggest limitation facing young Sierra Leoneans is lack of opportunity, or lack of preparation, or the mindset?
So I gotta be careful to answer this question because I think it's a perspective thing. Yeah. I can answer from my own perspective, so I don't mean to say my answer could be right or
Absolutely.
wrong. First of all, from experience, not Sierra Leone, I feel say the country poised for support people that we really want to drive academically.
Okay.
And so as long as you didn't have academic space, if you prepare yourself, the opportunities are not always there, but when they come, you go get them.
Yeah, that's luck.
Right.
That's the definition of luck.
So, on the other hand, if you look at people that we skill-based things that they do. Like I get a lot of artist friends. Okay. I get somebody very close to me we now football they into. And you see the support for them people and the opportunities they're not so wrapped in a silver basket for them. So we really we say like, and even with innovators, then they're out there, but so it like it will be a 2-way or 3-way or 4-way, 5-way kind of response to her. And look at how you mix them up, because you ask about opportunities and preparedness and mindset. So I guess there are different response to them all, but like as I say, from your own perspective, if you really did push academically, I feel like Sierra Leone, a country we really set up for support you. Okay. If you're an innovator, we don't see. I always say this. I just even use this, not for drive the conversation longer, but if you notice that maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, the music industry be the boom na salon. And now we know they do so well. I kid you not. Like first time, every young man we used to be, I get big brothers them, every community they all get studio in their basement or their room. All my want sing, all my want rap. You get. But now we're not so big. We get few exemptions then, like Drizzly, you get
the
them.
Shadowboxer, the Drizzly, LJ.
No, I mean the young one.
Oh, the young one now. Okay,
the young one there.
The Bless. I mean, yes. They.
So, but like so the music sector. We just tell you say innovation. The country, from your perspective, not really set up for support innovation. Got you. And if Sierra Leone really wants to grow, we get from the country for support everybody. Okay. If you get an innovation, no matter if now rubber you sabi make, we support you for able for doing well. if like me, we an academician, where they go, they learn more tricks, they learn things that we in our research really. And by the way, I even do I get a paper where I work with me university right now for publish. I develop a potential start for, so this is not like a $15,000
grant.
No, not a grant, $15,000 device where where then they use like the manufacturing industry for test batteries. I developed one for under $100.
Oh wow!
Yes, and it was some people I do as my capstone project. So we look at for publisher. Yeah. And so like then kind of thing.
I hope you get patents for it.
Well, I work with me professor.
Okay.
Back in the States.
Okay.
One law published the paper. Okay. Law publish and what we want for make the aim was for make how do you call it now, like free license, like open source. Yeah. For make an open source.
Got you.
For user.
Okay.
So until Sierra Leone put itself for support, where you will get innovation, not so just me will get the money for go do but somebody will not get more the money. We get Southside go register in idea, show a proof of concept, then get a small team for good developer. And then I feel Sierra Leone go grow.
Man, thank you so much. This is impressive. Having you on the show, sharing your experiences with you what they do, and where you don't cancel back. One last final question: what think will be your impact? What are you planning to do? Of course, you don't mention this prototype project where you work on. Any other thing else for the community? This is also giving back. Making yourself available, talking to young people. Any specific project or anything where you want for?
First off, I really put my expertise and my skills out there for for support the alumni back. If people don't get project that we now get to do it we need electrical engineering skills for work on them. Putting electronic circuits together. I do PCBs. All these skills that we're going to learn at the States. And I open for support alumni. And long run, I see myself for do projects then for support people into electrical engineering. And what I mean electrical engineering, I don't mean just as wiring. I mean for learning for the printed circuit board, for learning for work with radio waves, for learning for do for do everything on we get for do with electrical engineering. Like I say, in a very broad space. You also get for do with coding and machinery and robotics. They all make up electrical engineering. That is my long-term goal, and I really see myself giving back to the society.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in a very short notice. This has been very fruitful. Well, there you have it. We the connection not too strong today, so I know I'm not able for read comments already come on Facebook. But if you send any comment on Facebook, I know read them. My apologies to you, and I know you receive any text message, so my apologies to you as well. But thank you so much if you don't listen to the show, whether on radio or you watch on Facebook or you don't mean live. I really appreciate you on the TikTok live. I really appreciate you for tuning in. Join me again next week. I get an amazing show. But before I go on my Did You Know segment, I don't know if my producer do with me. I want to talk a little bit about Did You Know segment. So on this show I get just 1-2 minutes I can talk about Did You Know. So they talk about a very young, well, not so young lady. She's dead now. She recently died. Her name was Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson was the one of the first few black women that worked for NASA. For NASA, of course, not in the Space Authority, the Space Agency in the U.S. So Katherine Johnson was one of the first black women that worked for NASA. If not to be for Katherine Johnson, somebody like John Glenn, the first American man we go up space, not for big space. Katherine Johnson did all that calculation, the trajectory from flying from here to space, from her head. She did all of that by hand. Amazing. So it's it tells you how we humans, how powerful we are, especially black women. So this Did You Know segment, they are dedicated to all the black women out there, the black girls out there. Research about Katherine Johnson. She recently died, passed away. I think of 90 something years. She was they call her the human computer. She was so brilliant, and she was doing all these calculations by hand, because at the time there were IBM gets big supercomputers and it would take hours, years for make calculations, and they were always wrong, and she was never wrong. John Glenn, the astronaut, we write about the terrible one for fly. He said, "And now they go inside this ship if Katherine Johnson no verify them figures there and give me accurate trajectory." And she did, and John Glenn fly go, and then a fly come back. So if you're out there, you're sitting there, you're a girl picking, you doubt yourself, do not doubt yourself. There is more to you than you can imagine. So there's also a movie on this story. It's called Hidden Figures. It is on Netflix. So if you get Netflix or whatever show you can, whatever platform you can watch a movie, just go watch Hidden Figures. You'll learn more about Katherine Johnson. Anyway, that's it for today. Join me again next week Tuesday. We will get an amazing show, and I will bring Memuna plan for camp. So I'll try for bringing a camp for you can share your experience, especially when the application 10 days each. So we'll get tips you don't have for applying and stuff like that. So I've been your host, Mulku Sulaiman Bangora. Thank you so much, Mr. Yambasu, for joining me, and until next week, good night.
Now, you know